Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of A Piece of New York. Today we find ourselves in South Queens, and the reason that we're in front of this firehouse is we're going to a firefighter-owned and operated food truck here in South Queens. Now, where we're going, it's called Delio's Food Truck, and it's originally owned by firefighters Dom and Anthony Delio, and also gets some help from their father, Big Dom. Now, Delio's Food Truck opened in 2021, just after New York City was recovering from the pandemic. And when Dom Delio first purchased the food truck, he purchased it before he even had a place to put it. And he just knew that he was tired of sitting on the sidelines of the food truck game. He wanted to get into it. He had these great recipes that his family had for making sandwiches, and that's another thing. When they were developing their sandwiches, they were wondering, what should we do? Now, Delio's is famous for their massively large sandwiches, and the reason is they wanted to get the word out quickly that they were a place that served large sandwiches, and then you could expect to leave fully satisfied once you've come to have a sandwich at their food truck. So let's go check them out. All right, so we just came from the firehouse over in Springfield Gardens, and right now we're at the Broad Channel, which is on your way to Rockaway Beach. We have a lot of food coming, but what we got right now is we have the smash burger with some French fries. And the reason that we were at that specific firehouse is because that's where Dom Delio works, and we kind of wanted to show you, hey, this is where our man works by day, but he's also a terrific chef by night. And what they're really known for here is they're known for their smash burgers, sausage and peppers, their cheese steaks. All the meat here that they're going to serve you is fresh as well. So let me have a bite of these fries first. A nice golden brown color. Let's dip in some ketchup. Got ketchup and cheese. Nice, delicious, crunchy texture on the outside. Soft potato on the inside. So it's just goes down nice and easy. Kind of could use a little bit more salt. That's my own preference. I know, but people that don't like salt, such as the director, you could add it on your own. But I do like these. These are fresh, right out of the fryer. I'm probably going to eat all of them before we get to the next one. And then we have the smash burger. What they are known for, or one of the things that they are known for. So we got lettuce and tomato on this one. When you usually order a smash burger with just one patty, it doesn't come with just lettuce and tomato only, but because we have so much food coming, they were able to compromise a little bit and served us with the lettuce and tomato for this smash burger. Here we go. Cheers. Always loved delicious smash burgers. Had a nice crispy crust on the outside, tender salty meat on the inside that was nice and succulent as well. Took a bite into it and the juices were just coming out. And then the sweetness of the tomato with also the freshness of that lettuce. There's just an abundance of flavor coming in with this smash burger. So if you get the smash burger when you come to Delio's, you're not going to be disappointed because they have that served hot off the grill with delicious fresh ingredients to go as well. Next up, we have the Kansas City cheesesteak, and what makes this a Kansas City cheesesteak is it's Kansas City steak with caramelized onions and then also some provolone cheese. And we just saw Dom, the firefighter, with the torch, making sure that he's melting all this cheese into one delicious gooey goodness so all the cheeses come together in one place. And I gotta tell you, that just looks fantastic. I could not be more excited to be trying this bad boy right now. Here we go. Oh, look at that. The heat coming off of it. It's making my mouth water. I can smell all the ingredients, the caramelized onions, the delicious cheese, that delicious Kansas City steak. Cheers. What we always say on A Piece of New York is that the bread on a sandwich, on a pizza, the foundation, this bread is soft, cooked to delicious perfection. Just I bit into it and there was just a nice fluffiness texture to it. And then once I got to the meat, the onions and all that, there's a delightful sweetness to it, which brought everything together. The meat was succulent, it was tender, it was juicy, and just all in one. It just all comes together with the melted cheese on top of it as well. I mean, this is a fantastic sandwich. I know I just was raving about that burger. If you're coming here and you love burgers, don't skip out on the burger. But I got to tell you right now, this sandwich is one of the best sandwiches I've had. Just with the sweetness of it, the contrast of the salty meat, and I mean, if you're ever in the area and you're on your way to the beach and you're like, should I pack a lunch or should I stop at Delio's on the way? Stop at Delio's on the way, grab yourself a sandwich, and you're going to be satisfied for sure. Next up, we have the Italian pork sandwich with pork, provolone, and then broccoli rab. This sandwich just went viral on Instagram. They posted themselves making it and have 1.2 million views to this date. By the time this comes out, we don't know, it may have more, but same exact thing. You could just smell. This had kind of a pepper smell when I just took the nice whiff of it. Ooh, could also see some deliciousness right in here. Just look at the juiciness. I mean, once again, we have the steam coming off of it. Steam is looking good. Here we go. Cheers. This sandwich went viral for a reason. I mean, the juiciness that they have, that they actually cook the pork in, making it fresh, just coming out and stuffed right into the sandwich. There's no shortage of ingredients at all here at Delio's. They wanted you to make sure that you left satisfied. We're going to leave here more than satisfied. We're actually going to have leftovers for dinner tonight, just with the size of these sandwiches. The sandwiches, I hate to say that it's cooked to perfection, but I can't think of another word when I just think of the delicious juiciness that both of these sandwiches had, the fresh ingredients that they brought, and then also just how everything comes together in one delightfulness with the quality bread. It's great ingredients. They want you to leave here satisfied. We're going to leave here satisfied. What an awesome day it was for food down here at the beach at Delio's Food Truck. All right, so we have a special guest, the owner himself, firefighter, hero, and then also tremendous cook, Dom Delio. Dom, first and foremost, can I ask, what led you to being a firefighter? I mean, that's such an honorable career to have. I mean, was your father a firefighter, grandfather, or you just decided to do it on your own?
No, we have a bunch of cousins and whatnot family that was in the firefighting.
Okay.
FDNY in particular.
Okay.
So I kind of followed in their footsteps and
Okay.
whatnot. So that's basically how I just growing up hearing stories, and when I was like 18, 19, not knowing really exactly what I wanted to do, I went that route, and then it's a long process. So when I was 23, I started working for the city with sanitation, and then I worked my way to move over to the fire department, and then food was just always a passion of mine.
Yeah, I was just going to say, because you said I wasn't sure what I want to do, so you're a firefighter. It seems like you still weren't sure what you want to do. Now I'm going to go in a food restaurant.
Right.
So what led to that? I read a little bit that you were tired of sitting on the sidelines. You just wanted to purchase a food truck. Like, what was the backstory to that?
I pretty much always worked in restaurants growing up.
Okay.
My whole life. And then not only that, my dad is a tremendous cook, and he's also a partner here.
Okay.
And I wouldn't be able to do it without him.
Yeah.
And just support from everyone, my fiance, my mom, and everyone. But him being such a good chef growing up, is really what led me to have that passion for food, and just the experience that I had growing up working in restaurants, and I mean pretty much everywhere that sold food out.
Okay.
I was working, so
yeah. So we have a lovely customer here who just told us that you all used to be just sausage and peppers, and then you expanded the menu.
Yes.
But if I'm here for the first time, what do you recommend I get? Passing through, going to the beach, I want to grab something. What am I getting?
I think if you're going to the beach, the sausage and peppers is still probably, I mean, it's just such a big sandwich, and you bring it to the beach, you could feed like 3 people with it.
Yeah.
So the sausage and peppers is always, you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. But now we're expanding to seafood. We're going to have lobster rolls and fish sandwiches. We have a catfish sandwich that we thought up of that I'm super excited to get out there.
Okay.
It's like a Louisiana style with it's catfish, hot sauce, a Louisiana hot sauce, and coleslaw. So, but that may not travel well to the beach. It's best to eat it here with some beer.
Yeah, yeah.
But going to the beach, any of the heroes, the sausage and peppers and the Philly cheesesteak you take, you really can't beat it.
I mean, both these were juicy, fantastic. I loved it. The sweetness of the Kansas City cheesesteak was awesome, and then this was just juice was coming out of that pork. I mean, I don't know how you did
that. Was my dad says, all him. I can't take any credit for that.
Yeah, you mentioned your father. Well, most of the menus on the item, like his doing, is it his ingredients? How did you all come up with this menu?
We usually talk it up, and then he shoots it down like 4 times, and then he comes around and we figure it out. So it's definitely a joint effort.
Okay. Lastly, you guys are coming to your busy part of the year, it seems like, with the summer. It looks like you just built a stage up here. I heard there's going to be a singer that's going to be performing here. What are y'all doing? What's the plan for the summer?
We're trying to put a deck up on top and expand some seating up there.
Okay.
But As far, yeah, we could also put a singer up there and have him have him perform. But we're kind of still up in the air with that as far as what we want to do. But it's there. So.
Yeah, it's there. More seating.
Yeah.
All I can say is this was a tremendous experience. We loved it. The food was great. I mean, if I'm ever passing through the air, going to the beach, I know exactly where I'm going to go to. I'm going to go to Delio's food truck. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Ellis. Appreciate it, bud.
Yep, have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay, so the good times keep rolling today. We got a special doubleheader. We have Big Dom here. Also, he's going to tell us a little bit about the business. So, Dom, this new post-works roast pork sandwich, fantastic. I heard that was your idea to add that to the menu.
The Italian roast pork was my idea. Broccoli rabe on top of it.
Okay.
Provolone cheese. We have 1 million and something hits on it. Now, if everybody comes down and buys it at Broad Channel, we'll be okay. That's the Delio's food truck. You got to come on down. We have sausage and peppers. We got the chicken. Well, wait, my son down. We got Sabret hot dogs, number 6. They're gigantic. They're delicious also. We got Philly cheesesteaks. Everything is on the menu. The money over here. I mean, I got to tell you the truth. You have any questions?
Yeah. So
don't ask too many now.
I'm not going to ask too many. First time going down to the beach. I stop in here. What do I get? First time customers. What do you recommend they get?
Sausage and peppers off the bat.
Sausage and peppers off the bat. Okay.
Everything is made fresh. The peppers aren't out of a can. They're all made fresh. We get them from Arrow Produce. I give him a little plug too, my man. You know?
Yeah. There we go. Okay. So, I guess what drove you to want to get into the business as well? I know your son started it, but I mean, he was raving about your cooking. He was raving about all that you're bringing. What brought you this passion of food and wanting to be in the business as well?
COVID.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. My son Dom said to me, Dad, I'm going to open up a food stand. Okay. COVID wasn't around yet.
Yeah.
He's a fireman. He goes, gets the truck. Not this. This is all new. Comes in. COVID hits. I'm semi-retired. He says, Dad, I need you. That was it. Pulled me out of my ballpark, and I never left.
Okay.
And we did the food, and I always cooked. I always did all the cooking. So, I mean, it was just a home run all the way.
Yeah.
And the people are great. I mean, we laugh, we joke, we have a great time. And I never left. My wife didn't want me home no more anyway, so it was fine. I was getting on her nerves, too.
So, you're all known for the sausage and peppers. Why did you decide to expand the menu? And how does that process look like? What are you like, we're going to add this, we're going to add that? How do you come up with
Well, now we expanded it with all fish.
Yeah.
So now we're starting with lobster rolls. We're starting with poor boys. If people don't know what a poor boy is, it's really from New Orleans. We have shrimp poor boys. We have oyster poor boys. We have clams. Plus, you could put it all on a platter.
Okay.
We figured we're so close to the beach, we had to put fish in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So none of the fish is made with any of the other stuff. We have 2 containers here. The front container is for all the meat.
Yeah.
The back container is for all the fish. No contamination. Nothing's going to taste anything, they're not going to switch. That's the way it is. And the fish should do fantastic.
Okay. Well, hey.
And I got to tell you one thing.
Yep.
Once you come here, you got to try everything. You love this. You love that. You want to taste this. You want to taste that. It's a family atmosphere. I mean, I might yell, I might scream, I might do, but it's a family atmosphere. That's what makes you family.
Yeah.
Because you look like a guy your father yelled at a lot.
Yeah. Definitely did. Yeah.
So,
but we had a lot of things today. We had the burger, we had the pork sandwich, we had
the smash burgers. I even forgot about that. That's another great item. That was Dom's brainchild.
There we go.
The smash burgers. I mean, Dom said it and everything, and I said, "No, who's going to have that?" I was wrong on that thing.
Sounds like, long story short, if you're going to come here, you're probably going to be satisfied no matter what you get. You all have a well thought out menu, and people are going to love whatever they get here.
Well, we appreciate that, and please come on down. Don't worry about it. And if you don't like it, don't pay for it. Don't worry.
All right, thank you, Big Dom.
Thank you very much. Right, it was a great thing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, folks, that concludes our day here at Delio's Food Truck, and everything was just fantastic. Not only that, the environment was great. It was like the environment, the family atmosphere matched the tremendous food that they did serve. If you're ever on your way to the beach, you're going to the far Rockaways, and you find yourself over here, you got to go to Delio's Food Truck, because no matter what you get, you're going to be satisfied. Fresh ingredients, juicy meats, delicious bread, 2 thumbs up from everyone over here at A Piece of New York. And with that said, We hope you have a great day, a better week. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the subscribes. Take it easy, y'all. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm ready. All right. You're gonna go first?
Yeah, I'm gonna go first.
Okay,
All right.
go ahead.
Okay.